Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing real good, and I'm excited to share this with you guys this morning. Listen, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're coming back, thank y'all so much for coming back. It's actually Saturday morning here. I don't know if that's a YouTube thing, right? I see some creators say that, and some, they just don't even mention the date, because I guess it depends on when you watch it. But I like to refer to my Saturday mornings here, because it's Saturday mornings are kind of precious to me. I love to come out and create. Most Saturday mornings I can do that. And I love to turn on my Zydeco. I love Zydeco music. I live here in Southern Louisiana. And we have a local NPR station that dedicates Saturday morning through early afternoon to Zydeco and kind of local music flair. And if you've never experienced Zydeco or even Cajun music, because they are different, I'd encourage you to go take a listen. Listen, KRVS doesn't know who I am. They don't sponsor me, but they have been around forever, and they are my feel-good music. So they do have an online presence. It is krvs.org. I will list that in the description if you're interested. Go take a listen. And I'll put the name of the show because I cannot pronounce it. It's a Cajun French word or term, and I cannot pronounce it, but I'll put the name of the show that I listen to specifically. It's actually two shows. One, the next show that comes on, I think they start maybe at 10 this morning, with Herman Fugile. He is a local, kind of a local celebrity in his own right, but he is a great promoter of the Acadiana area, and he's just wonderful to listen to. Herman has a show called Zydeco Stomp, and I love Herman's show too. Herman's show is not just Zydeco music. He plays a variety, like think of Aretha Franklin and James Brown and just kind of all the greats, So anyway, so that's what I'll be doing this morning, along with playing with some Happy Mail. I got some Happy Mail from Angela the Traveling Crafter. I'm excited to start this project today. Now, Angela Traveling Crafter, if you don't know her, please go follow Angela. Angela is a wonderful teacher. She is a promoter of this art, junk journaling, mixed media, paper crafting, you name it. Angela knows how to do it, and she is a great teacher. She is doing a series right now called ATH, Around the House. So it's wonderful because it's using just items around the house. This particular ATH is in regards to large book pages, what you can do with large book pages. And as you may or may not know, as a beginner junk journaler like I am, now I started going down this rabbit hole in October of 22. So I have trouble with a lot of things, but in particular I have trouble with dimensions. I don't know, like when you give me a size like this is 9 3/4 by 12, by the way. But when you give me sizes like this, how do I incorporate that? I mean, I know I can cut it, but what if I wanted to use the whole image? I just have trouble, kind of reconciling that. By the way, Angela sent me this in Happy Mail. That's what this is. And when I tell you these book pages are scrumptious, she showed these on one of her recent live sales. Guys, if you haven't caught a live sale of Angela's, go follow her. Because if you follow her and you set up that little bell reminder, you'll be reminded, like a pop-up will pop up of about, a couple of hours before she does her live sales. Typically, she's going to do a live sale every Thursday afternoon. Starts around, don't quote me, 3 or 4 o'clock maybe in the afternoon, and goes till whenever, and you can jump on and off and anyway. The comment section is where you want to be, because we have a ton of fun in the comment sections. It's very interactive. It's building a community of friends. It's just a lot of fun. So at one of her recent live sales, and I think they're still posted, like you can go check them out. She has a playlist, I believe. Let me link all that below for you in case you're interested in just kind of getting a feel for what it's like. You're not obligated to buy anything, okay? But what Angela comes across and finds, oh my God, it is so unique, some of the things that she finds. But anyway, so she had this in one of her recent live sales, and she was trying to explain the paper, and there's no, and y'all, this is scrumptious. I don't know how old this book was. Angela, comment down below if you see this video and tell us if you remember how old this book is, but it's divine. It's a book on Rome, and it is just absolutely divine. Now, I am going to link Angela's video on some suggestions she had for what you could do with oversized pages. And they were wonderful. I watched the whole thing. It's wonderful. Now, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. Believe it or not, I had an original thought. I think anyway, it's my thought. My thought this morning was these book pages are absolutely too scrumptious to use as folds and tucks and ephemeras. I want to dedicate every one of these book pages to making its own journal. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I am going to make a journal. Now, it may be a small one, just a single signature is what I'm thinking right now. But it's divine. And I like to treasure the things that people send me. No matter how big or how small. And, Angela is a dear, sweet, lovely human being. And I like to treasure those things that she and others send me. So I wanted to memorialize that kind of in a way. Angela also included all these, look at these scrumptious napkins. Look at these. These are all things like she sells bundles at her live sales of these napkins. Look at this one. You don't think that would go perfect in here? Look. I know I say look a lot. Sorry, guys. They're gorgeous. Are you kidding me? So what I'm going to do this morning, I don't want to bore you with my sewing skills. I mean, look at the bow she tied it up in. Oh, yeah, this is going to be incorporated. I'm going to make this journal. I plan on doing some sewing in it and stuff. So I'm going to, again, piece some video together so you're not watching me sew and kind of put this together and figure it out. There's going to be some folds. There's going to be some tucks, but I will come back and give you the size of the overall journal. It will be a simple one. It may be a naked journal where it doesn't have any like ephemera built in or anything like that yet. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what you could do. Because again, dimensions are hard for me. And I tend to believe that I can't be the only person that kind of struggles with this at times. Whether it's the actual dimension of the page or just, picking which image am I going to choose from if I like both of them. And there's always scanning is always an option, But anyway, I will come back after I've kind of put this together and we'll kind of walk through what I've done. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, this is what I've got so far. I think it's coming out really well. I'm really pleased. But I just have to tell y'all, well, let me get into this. This is the bow that Angela sent. Look how cute it goes with this. And again, I'm going to modify these large book pages into a journal, and I think I've managed to do that here. Now, let me just stop for a second and tell y'all something. Off camera, me and Samuel L. Jackson, we were fixing to tie up. In case y'all didn't know, I had to buy a new sewing machine a couple of weeks ago, and it was going fine until I went to do this zigzag stitch this morning. Now, I don't know what happened between yesterday and this morning, but apparently Samuel L. Jackson, that's the name of my new sewing machine, okay? Y'all want to know why I named him Samuel L. Jackson? Because Samuel L. Jackson is a brother sewing machine. He's my brother from another mother. So me and Samuel L. Jackson, we were not talking the same language this morning. He was going crazy with the zigzag. He didn't want to do it. I had to convince him. Okay. I had apparently I had not threaded the bobbin right. Again, I'm going to go back to the who knew. I'm the who knew girl. I thought you dropped the bobbin in and it was as simple as that. Well, it's not quite that simple. There's this tiny little step that these old eyes missed. When I tell you I took this sewing machine apart, I got it out the canned air. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I went off all on a rant, just to tell y'all, I got it figured out. So now me and Samuel, we good. Okay. So anyway, here's the original book pages Angela sent. And then I just incorporated a couple, not many, but a couple of pages. I don't know if y'all remember this book. It's very large, though. I stayed in the tradition of using the large book pages, but I don't know. Do y'all remember me hauling this book? It was like 75 cents or something. It was crazy. Whatever it was insane. I have a video on this book, too. This is 14 inches by 11 by 14 inches. This is a large book. So, and there's some beautiful, y'all, this is a gorgeous book. So if y'all haven't seen that video and you have some time, go check it out. Anyway, this is one of the pages out of that book. So I just kind of cut it down to fit. I wanted the visual interest right here. Now I left this open. Do I have any tags or anything let's see. I can use this so I can show you. So I left this so I can put a tag, little tuck spot right there. Okay. This is all sewn in, 3 pamphlet stitch. Look how beautiful. I left this. There's no fun stuff yet. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on where I was at. This is a little tuck spot. I left this. I was gonna glue it, but then I thought this is all good journaling spots. So is this. Now I may do something up here. We'll see. Loved her. Again, another little tuck spot. Okay. Got a couple of little tuck spots. Now, look what I did. I didn't mean to catch both sides of this, but, whatever. I did. So, and I think I'm going to do some Edith Holden type or Audubon Birds type ephemera for this book. I think. We've got this page. So this page is, I've got a tuck here and one here. I just covered the back side of this page with my little fleur-de-lis just as a journaling spot. Then this is from an Edith Holden inspired book, but it's not Edith Holden. It's this one, The Country Diary Book of Knitting. I had this recently in one of my hauls. So got that out of that. This is I coffee dyed some paper that I had gotten. It's a visitor's registry paper. This is again, it's not Edith Holden. Let me show you the book that one's from. Yes, that's the Victorian Flower Album from Henry Terry. It is another beautiful book. Got it off eBay. Found that for a really good price. Coffee dyed paper. I like the coffee dyed better than the tea dyed. I've never tea dyed, but tea dyed is kind of light. I like the darker colors. Anyway, this is the middle of the book, and I left it as a big pocket. Okay. Where is this mistake? Hold on a second. I want to show you this mistake I made too. Full disclosure, right? So when I sewed in the signatures, I didn't account for where this pocket fell, and guess what? I didn't catch this And it's just, I mean, it's a smidge, just a smidge off. Anyway, this top piece is not caught by that stitch, by that pamphlet stitch. Oh well. So keep that in mind. If you're new like me, keep that in mind. Your pages, when you align them, like I'm just sewing because I'm thinking, oh, this is going so well. Okay. Other piece of the paper. This is that William Terry book, or that Henry Terry book, sorry. And this is the other side of that. And what I may do here, I may put something here. I might staple some pages so you have some, just like a little tablet that you can flip up. I was thinking about that. Anywho, we've got this one is a tuck, just like on the other side. Same thing, but I did this one right. I cut that right. So that was good. Got a little tuck spot here. Okay. And then on this side, I kept this open as a little tuck spot. I did manage to do a little flip out. Oh, you know what? I didn't glue that right. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to decide which one I want to glue in, huh? I think I'm going to glue this side. Even though that just gives you a little short tuck, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to glue this side because I always find it's harder to pull things. Well, I guess not. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. This is the other side of that beautiful book page. And then the end kind of does the same. So yeah, so see guys, I'm really excited for this project because I wanted to get back to doing some Edith Holden ephemera anyway. So this is gonna help with that, and I really hope that you enjoyed this. Again, if you are interested, I'm gonna link Angela's series, the ATH, the book page one that she did, because it is very interesting to see how you can incorporate the different things you can do. I just did a little spin-off of it because again, I wanted to I felt like the book pages that she sent me, they were so yummy. They really are incredible book pages. I mean, they're already patinaed. They're just really great. I wanted to capture them in an actual journal, so that's how I decided to use those. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today, and I hope that whatever it is you get to do today, at least part of it's fun. We'll chat soon. Bye, guys.